Hi guys, today's video is about how Europe has been controlling tire nicotine levels since 1992, and that's going to follow in two steps. Down in the description there's a couple of new recommendations. I've just found their channels since I made the video. I Smoke 95, that's James from the UK. Also his friend Cigsamongus, that's Hutch from the UK. Congratulations James for getting 50 subscribers, quality work. They both do smoking reviews. From America I recommend Psycho Friday. I'm sorry I don't know your name, I've messaged you and he's done two good reviews. And also from Holland, 12386363, that's Lucius from Holland. Check them out and enjoy the main video. Stay lit. Okay guys, nicotine strength limitations in limitations in Europe. Last time we had full strength cigarettes unregulated was back in 1992. Yep, they've been limiting us since then. In 1992, they then imposed a 50 milligrams of tar limit on the cigarettes. In 1998, it got reduced down to 12 milligrams, and in 2004, we got the present 10 milligrams of tar, 1 milligram of nicotine. That is not our national government, it's a body made up at the present moment of 27 governments. It keeps expanding, called the European Union. It is sort of elected of members of Parliament, but the ministers and anything, once they get an idea in their heads and they're thinking about plain packaging as well, it's very hard to overturn it. Now, this section, I got a new press release and there's a link down below to it, where it was released in May 2001, and what it was proposing was a 2004 regulation, and it says maximum tar yields will be 10 milligrams and nicotine 1 milligram. Previously it was 12 milligrams for tar and no nicotine limit. Carbon monoxide will be 10 milligrams, previously no limit. New health warnings being a certain size, and all the countries must have one of the following health warnings on. Smoking kills, smoking can kill. Smoking seriously harms you and others around you. Is to be rotated on the front of the pack, and on the back of the pack it should say one of the following. Smokers die younger. Smoking clogs the arteries and causes heart attacks and strokes. Smoking causes fatal lung cancer. Smoking when pregnant harms your baby. Protect your children, don't make them breathe your smoke. Your doctor or pharmacist can help you stop smoking. Smoking is highly addictive, don't start. Stopping smoking reduces the list of fatal heart and lung diseases. Smoking can cause a slow and painful death. Get help to stop smoking, and then it puts a telephone number, internet address, etc. Smoking can reduce blood flow and causes impotence. Not in RJ's case, and I'm sure not in a lot of your cases, or all your cases. Smoking causes ageing of the skin. I think I look pretty good. Smoking can cause damage to sperm and decreases fertility. I'm not having any kids. And smoke contains benzene, nitrous amines, and various other things, including cyanide. This is going to dissolve, and back in 1999 I've got a table, and there's a link down there which says the actual tar and nicotine levels on the cigarettes back in the day. Enjoy. Okay guys, back in December 1999, a table was produced and it listed all the cigarettes with tar, nicotine and carbon monoxide levels before they were reduced down to what they were today. Let's remember, they used to be 15 milligrams of tar, and in 1998 it went down to 12 milligrams of tar. No level on it, maximum level of nicotine. And a couple of highlights was Marlboro Medium King Size, as back in 1999, was 9 milligrams. Dunhill International Menthol was 10 milligrams. But though the Marlboro had 10 milligrams of carbon monoxide, meeting health limits, Dunhill had 13 milligrams of carbon monoxide, 0.9 milligrams of nicotine. B&H Special Filter and Super Kings had 11 milligrams of tar, so they're a lot stronger. 0.9 milligrams of nicotine, 13 and 16 milligrams respectively on carbon monoxide. Dunhill and Embassy were both at 11 milligrams before they reduced it down to 10. So was Regal and Rossman's, all producing about 11 milligrams of carbon monoxide. Marlboro King Size, Marlboro Hundreds, and if you're in Ireland, Major King's Extra King Size, were all at 12 milligrams of tar. Regal were at 12 milligrams of tar, and Senior Service was at 12 milligrams of tar. And before 1998, before the limit was imposed, more and more menthol were at 13 milligrams of tar, and 20 and 18 milligrams of carbon monoxide, about 1 milligram of nicotine. It's an interesting table, it's a bit of history, and this is what shit we're getting in Europe. They're threatening plain packaging to us. In America, Canada and Australia. I feel for you Australian guys because you've got plain packaging. I feel for you guys in Canada with those massive health warnings. But at least you've got full strength cigarettes. We haven't. And RJ decided to go worldwide and see if any other countries impose limits, and that's coming up in 2 secs. Okay guys, worldwide, does any other country impose limits? Surprisingly, yes. And if I read out, and there's a link down there on worldwide limits, I just talked briefly about the highlights. In South Africa, they've got a 12 milligram of tar, 1.2 milligram of nicotine, maximum level. Egypt, Libya and Democratic Republic of the Congo do slightly higher limits. The rest of the countries don't. In Americas, only Honduras puts a limit on their tar and nicotine levels, which is 1.1 milligram of nicotine, 40 milligrams tar. And Brazil does a bulk standard European limit of 10 milligrams tar, 1 milligram nicotine. In Asia and the Pacific, Singapore does 15 milligrams tar, 1.3 milligrams nicotine. Malaysia, just across the border, is 20 milligrams tar, 1.5 milligrams nicotine. And Hong Kong just puts the 17 milligrams of tar in. Full listings are down there. In Eastern Europe, Croatia, you can have 12 milligrams of tar. So you can in Armenia. Russia is 40 milligrams of tar, 1.2 milligrams of nicotine. Ukraine is 15 milligrams of tar, 1.3 milligrams of nicotine. And the full listing is down if you go on worldwide listings, but quite a few Eastern Bloc countries have put a limit to it. Now the big bloc in Europe is the European Union and the European Free Trade Association, and these countries, which the UK belongs to, all have the following: 10 milligrams of tar, 1 milligram of nicotine. It covers a lot of countries. It covers Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland and France, Germany, Greece and Hungary, Iceland, Ireland and Italy, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta and the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland and of course the UK. I don't see the limits ever being overturned. So even if you left the European Union, we'd probably become a member of the European Free Trade Association like Iceland, and we'd have to stick with those limits. Now this is going to dissolve and I'll be discussing the Middle East and percentage of people who smoke. Okay guys, in the Middle East, with all the guns and all the troubles over there, you just thought, I'm not going to go to the Middle East by the way, they wouldn't have limits on their tar and nicotine levels. But surprisingly, they do. Even more surprisingly, they're stronger than what we've got. So when you get your Marlboro Reds in the Middle East, they won't be as strong as what you get over here. And the following countries have 10 milligrams of tar, 0.6 milligrams of nicotine limits on their cigarettes, which is Bahrain, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, but the only tourist destination is the United Arab Emirates, which includes Dubai. So you get some Dubai duty frees, they're going to be weaker than what you're used to. Interestingly, Palestine has a 1.6 milligram limit, 25 milligrams tar, which is 3 times what everyone else does. Turkey, which is another tourist country, has 12 milligrams tar, 1 milligram of nicotine, which if you're thinking of getting high cigarette limits, you thought Turkey's quite near, it's still only a little bit stronger. There's also a link down in the description of percentage of people that smoke, and it lists all the European countries, and we're all rated by the European World Health Organization. And Austria, Bulgaria have really high smoking rates, in the nearly 40%. Greece is 45%, but they still have a smoking ban in Greece, but I believe it's widely ignored. Hungary's 32.8%. Ireland, Latvia, Luxembourg is around about 30%. Netherlands 28%. Portugal, surprisingly, is only 18.7%. But it's a bit distorted because only 10% of women smoke over there. UK 21%. And the full listing is down there. The report on tobacco control in the 30 countries by the World Health Organization marked the UK the best for promoting tobacco control. The haters are big over here. While Luxembourg and Austria were ranked least active and therefore the lowest. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to illustrate the tar and nicotine levels worldwide. Don't forget the listings down there. Don't forget my 2 shout outs, brand new, Ciglad 96 and I Smoke 95 for the UK. Big thanks to Johan at Churchill Cigar for pack swapping and also for suggesting the video. So, can I have a time machine back to 1991 before cigarettes in Europe were regulated? Stay lit, thanks for subscribing, personal messaging, commenting and rating my videos. Thanks for watching.